Okay. Okay, wait. So it's right there. We missed it. No, fuck.
Oh. Very subtle. Oh.
What is up, people? All right, that's it. That's all the energy I have.
Guys, yesterday you were theorizing whether or not I worship Satan.
No, we were not. I have nothing opposed to that. If I'm anything, I'm a Satanist by the new definition of Satanism. I got no issues with Satanism. Becky was positing that you basically have a cult. You're a sadist. You have sadistic tendencies, she said. And that might track, but that's not Satanism.
I very much do not worship Satan. Very much.
No one don't. Yes. No one here thinks you worship Satan. That was never brought up. Beelzebub was never mentioned once in that conversation.
Okay, sure. All I know is.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, sure. Are you saying I'm lying to you? I will give you $100,000 right now on PayPal.
If I were to say 100,000 people, I think probably 85% would say that you guys were saying that I'm worshiping Satan or something, or I'm a Satanist or whatever the fuck.
Do you know the difference between sadist and Satanist?
No, because I'm not into Satan.
Holy
I'm not into
shit!
Satan. No, I don't.
You really don't know the difference between a sadist and a Satanist. Is that what you're saying, Keemstar?
100% do not know.
Okay, well, please trust me when I tell you they have nothing. Now, you could have a Satanist who is a sadist, but they have nothing to do with either. They're not related.
Well, it seems like, Jaffe, you've been on a world tour of jumping on show to.
Okay, so before this, he had jumped on another show and was just talking to the host. So Keem's calling it a world tour of talking shit on him. It's
show to take little digs at me, and
little digs.
It just seems I don't know.
Digs?
For me, well, there's various ones. If you don't remember, that's wild. But
well, I mean,
it's so obvious
that you're masking some type of insecurity about the current state of your show.
Projection.
No, I hate the state. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. There's a delay. Go ahead, Keemstar.
The other
or it could be the 14-year-old boy trapped in you saying "fuck authority."
That's you, Keem. That's the other thing is whatever they're accusing someone else of, it's almost dead on. They're just describing their own intentions and how they interact, but they just project that. I mean, and most people do this. You only have your own mind and experience as a point of reference. So people project whatever their normal intentions are, etc., onto others. Keem is the 14-year-old boy who's worried about his show. He just lost one of the 3 people that's on that show. Now it's just him and Boogie. So it's just going to be Boogie literally shoving his cock down his throat 24/7 until Boogie has a mental breakdown for Kino content. Sick. These people are sick. And I'm sick. I'm one sick cookie. So I'm saying that as a peer, not with judgment. See, Jaffe, some people are okay with having flaws. I don't need to be perfect. I don't need to be better than other people. I'm happy just doing my own thing, trying to be the best version of me that I can be. And if I see other people doing well, I'm inspired by them. I want to level up, but I never have this urge to destroy. It's a little more narcissistic personality disorder coded.
It's definitely one of those. And then
it's not
saying that I manipulated, you were getting real intellectual with it, right? And you were saying that I manipulated Becky to come down to Fat Camp for content. And I just thought that was hilarious. I mean, we got a Harvard.
Can we read it? Intellectual. So this is the other thing, especially with lower IQ narcissists, is that they think they don't understand that people have genuine interest in talking about psychology or other things of that nature. He thinks it's always just a power play. I'm going to use big words to confuse people, but he thinks intellectual and sadism are really big, complicated words. Shout out Paulie D with another Ruby Spacek gifted membership. Thank you so fucking much, dude. I super mega appreciate it. it's been so fun building up the monetization on this channel. I really do feel like a real YouTuber now. So we're gonna keep leveling up the content. Let's get better.
You seem like an intellectual guy, like a smart guy, right? And Becky, she's a Harvard grad, being real intellectual with it. Right? You were saying that I manipulated Becky to come down to fat camp for content, and I just thought that was hilarious. I mean, you know, we got a Harvard. You seem like an intellectual guy, like a smart guy, right? And Becky, she's a Harvard graduate, right? You guys are coming to the conclusion that the grass is green and the sky is blue. I thought that was mind blowing.
Okay, so what I would say on the first part about there is no masking insecurity. You have to understand, I am absolutely really bothered by the fact that our show isn't performing better, because I think it's a really good show, Keem. I think it's interesting. I think it's unique. I think it's different. And we are working every day. Hell, we were talking after the show, me, Bunny, and Ted today, going, let's literally mathematically look at the fucking watch time and go, where are the moments where we're losing people and where are the moments where we're building? So there's no masking. I want the show to fucking fly. Like, I want it to be the #1 fucking show on the channel. And the fact that it's not keeps me up at night. So there's nothing, I'm not hiding behind that. I'm sad how
well, that's great. That's great. And I'm down to help and make sure that the show does succeed. I just don't understand all these little zingers back and forth. And
they're not zingers. I'm fascinated by people. And like, for example, the Becky thing, it wasn't.
I feel similarly. It's not like, sometimes you can analyze someone's behavior, but it doesn't mean that you're like, you know, completely like categorically saying that they are a bad person. Everyone is a combination of good and bad impulses. And if you're unaware of your negative impulses and think that you have none, you are almost certainly going to be a shitty person who never self-reflects, evolves, apologizes, sees when they're wrong, etc., etc. Anyway, see, from this, I'm actually more inclined to check out Madhouse, because Jaffe actually seems like he can have an interesting conversation, and he's going up against Keem, but in a smart way. Like, he's not going too hard, but he's standing on his words, and I respect that.
But you will respect me. You know why? Because I'm a boss.
What is up, people? All right, that's it. That's all the energy I have.